Hello and welcome everyone, I'm Dark Ether Ghost. We are here today on Paradox Junction where we're going to be testing the new Siren weapon with its prestige attachment, which I played with it earlier to level it up. It can do the clock Easter egg, so you won't need to get a separate weapon for this, fortunately. I missed. So basically what the prestige attachment is, as you can see here, it adds a bouncing mechanic to the projectile that it fires. It is basically an energy shotgun. But not in the traditional styles of a shotgun. That should be the clock Easter egg setup. And now we're gonna be turning on Rampage. And we're just gonna go maybe up until around 31, 33 or so. And see what this can do with the prestige attachment. You can sometimes get a lucky bounce like you just saw here. And you can kill multiple weapons, multiple enemies at the same time if the weapon happens to be a one tap. But the one tap effect unfortunately kinda stops. Like as you can see, it's already a two tap. So we'll definitely need the upgrades. We won't be focusing on the Easter egg at all, so we're not gonna be building the wonder weapon. We're not gonna be doing any Easter egg steps. We're just gonna go around with this and see what this can do damage wise, which is obviously the more important thing when it comes to testing weapons. Because obviously if the weapon is not great against zombies in general, it's not gonna be great against bosses. So no point in actually going for a boss fight. So yeah, as you can see, the bouncing physics for the projectile are okay-ish, but I don't know, I just feel like it's such a gimmick.
If you are trying to teach me a lesson here, man in black, I think I've figured it out. Nuclear devastation up close.
But it's definitely probably the better way to actually use this weapon, because by default it's just not gonna do much. We definitely need a special round soon enough so we can flip on the other side, and so I can get the upgrades from the clock Easter egg, because it's fallen off, and it's fallen off hard. It has fallen off really hard, which is unfortunate. I don't know why they keep adding weapons like these that they know are either so bad or so average that people are just not gonna touch them. Like, genuinely. Like, it just feels like it's in the game just to tick a content box there, but like, look guys, a new weapon in the game. But it's so mid that you'll probably just not want to use it at all. Like, that's the thing with this game. There are so many aftermarket parts and so many weapons that are just genuinely either so bad or so average. There's no reason to use them at all. Not even a one tap to the dogs. That is crazy. Let's see if it can open Pack-a-Punch. I missed there, but okay, so it can one tap that the time not, which is good. We did get Vulture Raid and the boss Speed Cola, as well as the 115 Easter egg. Weapon upgrade. So at least you can open Pack-a-Punch on this with this thing. It's not gonna be the most efficient way to open Pack-a-Punch, don't get me wrong, but it can do it at least. Almost there with this. I think we have like what? Three zombies left. Okay, now it's only one. And there's that. There's Pack-a-Punch open. We are now on round 11. It can still one tap the zombies with at pack 1 blue rarity at this round, which is good. But still, I would not recommend this weapon, honestly. Like, sure, if you wanna skip a weapon for the camo grind and you just wanna use this maybe instead of that, sure, go ahead, if that's what you feel like. But genuinely, I would not recommend this. Alright, here we go. We should have our first mimic. There it is. Was that a... I think it was a 4 tap or maybe a 5 tap to the mimic. So you can see how laughably bad it is against special enemies in general, because the mimics have the lowest amount of health out of any zombie, and this is what it does against that. So yeah, this is why I mentioned I would just not recommend touching this. Like, unless you want to challenge yourself and you want to actually camo grind this, sure, but other than that, I would just not touch it. Alright, round 14. Still a one tap to the zombies. I do have damage numbers off, so apologies for anyone interested in what the raw damage is, but it's a one tap to normal zombies. So you can probably deduce. So yeah. And yeah, there are probably... There will probably be other people that are gonna do damage testing for this thing to check exact numbers. We're just here to see if it can get us through rounds. Another mimic. Insta kill. It was a 2 tap. Not terrible, but also not the greatest. Like, there are guns that can probably one tap a mimic on insta kill, and maybe even just regularly. That's a max ammo. I might go for that. So yeah, it cleared this round as well. Like early rounds, it's decent. Like it's not bad. Let me quickly buy stamina. There you go.
It certainly smells strong.
Another shock mimic. 1, 2, 3. I missed. 4, 5. Yeah, so it's a 5 tap to the mimic. It's really, yeah, no. I would not use this to Doomsteel, honestly, because it's probably gonna be super bad against the Zersa. Like genuinely, it's probably gonna be super bad against the Zersa. But yeah, almost done with this round. And that should be it. Yeah, this is it for this round. So we are now on round 21. As you can see, still one tap. I did upgrade it to pack 2 and purple rarity. Salvage situation for this is not the greatest. It's very, very slow build up for the salvage. Like if you want to properly use this weapon, I would probably have like a secondary if you want to upgrade it quicker, and just have a secondary weapon that can with a suppressor, so that you can actually get the salvage required for this, or maybe just to use do that tasks. But the salvage, not looking great, not looking great. So it might take us a little bit before we're actually ready for legendary rarity, sadly. But yeah, Iron Sight isn't terrible, because most of the time you're just gonna probably do what I do here, which is quick scoping it. But even if you're not going to quick scope it, it's still not a bad Iron Sight. Like there are worse out there.
The power of the future will not be contained. Can you not see?
Let's see, round 23. Fortunately still up. One tap, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it's a 6 shot to the mimic now. Fantastic. This is why I would not recommend it to try this to Doomsteel, because it's just gonna take way too long to kill one singular bear. Because again, the mimics have the lowest health out of any special enemies.
Please wait your turn.
So the fact that this is a 6 shot to the mimic at pack 2 epic kinda tells you the whole story.
Haven't you ever heard of personal space? I haven't.
Like, yes, it is round 23, but again, there are guns that are way better. Oh, that's a random perk. And I got the elemental pop. Okay. I mean, if it's gonna proc some ammo mods for me, that's okay. I'm gonna buy a PhD as well. And that's it. Let's not die here. But yeah, it's unfortunate that it is another mimic. This is gonna take a little bit. Maybe we could get that mimic out of the way. Like, holy, look at how bad it is against this mimic. Like, genuinely, I don't know why they batting weapons like these, honestly. Like, I genuinely have no idea why. Like, I just don't see use case for them. Like, genuinely, I just don't. But if you do, cool. And it's now round 25. Rounds are kinda starting to progress pretty slow. I'm almost ready to have it at factory, but I'm also not going to like upgrade it as soon as I hit 30,000 because I want some points for ammo as well. Because this thing doesn't have a lot of ammo, so you're gonna run out of ammo frequently. So you definitely want points for ammo. There it is, finally that mimic is dead. Which is very nice. I am at 31,000 now for the points. But again, I'm not gonna buy the upgrades right now for this gun. I'm still holding off on that just a little bit. But as you can see, this round is progressing fairly slow. It bounced off the light ball. Left the pole there. Round 26 now. We got a temporal gift.
It's so much harder and stronger to get positive.
And explosive flourish. And I think the other one was profit sharing. I did not pay that much attention. Okay, that was a nice bounce. It got a few kills there. That's a double point. It's gonna help me build up some points here real quick. There was a power up there, but I did not get to see what it was. It looked like a nuke.
That was the most fun I've had in a very short time.
Okay. Hopefully we're close to being done with this round. Seems like it. These should be the final zombies. Yeah. None are spawning anymore, so there we go. And we're now on run 31. We're gonna probably go like 2 or so more rounds. And then we're gonna call it a day, because as you can see, pack 3 legendary. Not the greatest. Get rid of that mimic. Did that mimic just go inside the house? Okay. Cool. Wanted to get rid of it, but nah, the game said nah, we're just gonna send the mimic inside the house instead. Nearly died. Yeah, I'm constantly low health. But that's more so because of me, not because of the weapon. Nice, a plate. Another plate. Are we close to being done with this round? No. As you can see, the rounds take pretty long now. The rounds take pretty long, which is the unfortunate part. But we should be close maybe now. Whiskey is gonna distract them and hold the zombie there. And that's it for this round. Yeah, I'm just gonna end this round and probably call it a day for this because as you can see, the rounds take a bit too long now with this thing. And when the rounds take too long to pass, that's when you know the weapon is starting to fall off. I need ammo. There we go. Not to mention that sometimes it can bounce off from, let's say you hit a wall, it's gonna bounce off that wall and it's not gonna hit the zombie. It has happened to me a couple times. And it's unfortunate when that happens. Let me make use of this full power. That's some max armor and an insta-kill. And this is gonna be it for today's video. And here's the build that I was running. As you can see, I was running the MFS deflection core and the Soma 81 grip. And on the screen now it's gonna be the build code. And thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.